I like how the elevator's my little buffer for making sure I know the recordings happened. So yeah, we just explored a lot. What's this saying? Okay. So, high energy lab. Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly. Warped objects appear to arrive before they depart. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp cores. The Nomai wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as location for the project. Ash Twin Tower designs. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. The towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. So I wonder if there is a way of teleporting back to that planet. Like back to Ash Twin from the planet originally, or if you have to come from Ash Twin to the other planets. I wonder if there's a way of reversing it. Sun Station. Built something called the Sun Station, but not everyone supported the construction. And that's what I kind of like about them, is that not all of them are on the same page. Like, some of them want to do stuff, and some of them are like, no, you idiot, let's not do that. Several large Nomai towers form a ring around Ash Twin's equator. There's more to explore here. You are damn right, there's more to explore here. Ash Twin project. Nomai plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we've pretty much sussed out what the Ash Twin project is at this point. They're trying to find the eye of the universe. They needed to be able to fire the probe like an infinite number of times. So the way they did that is they essentially discovered by accident time travel. So they can fire the probe, keep track of its coordinates, because we found the tracking module, but the thing breaks because they fire it so hard because they're trying to get as much distance as they can in 22 minutes, and then they do something using the Sun Station, probably what causes the sun to explode, to cause a 22-minute negative time loop, and they feed the memories from the probe using the Ash Twin projects like tower memory things, the same thing I'm stuck in, to record the probes, like where it's been, and then fire it again in a different direction and try and hope, and just repeat that forever until they find it. But they're dumbasses, and it broke, and I'm probably not going to be in time to get to Ember Twin in time. But yeah, the dumbasses fired it so like hard from the cannon that it actually broke the cannon and broke the thing that tracks it, so that they can't actually keep tabs on it at all. They fucked up like the main thing. Like being able to get results back from their experiment. And I'm not the smartest man like in the solar system, but come on now. It's cool that like that's how like Ash Twin works. It's kind of annoying that you have to wait for it to be useful to you. Ow. Well, I broke the camera. Fuck it. We're here. Not planet. Just repair everything. Just in case I... Well, I know I'm going to want to go over to Ash Twin a bit later in the loop. Right. So we've been to the high energy lab. We've done most of the stuff we can do there. Ash Twin I want to explore more of, but we can't until the ash has gone from that planet to this planet. So where's left on this planet we've not been? Because I guarantee there's places. It's probably the other parts of some of the city. Anglerfish. Anglerfish cove thing. Oh, graph cannon as well. Well, that's in vision. Let's go see about that. Yeah. So what was this gravity cannon for? Was this like a test for the one on Brittle Hollow? Oh god, it's built at like an angle. Or it's ended up at an angle. Strange. Here's the cannon controls. Strange. Strange that it's built at like... Yeah, it's built at like a lobbed angle. Sun the City. not getting through there. What is going on here? The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. The shuttle? The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Are they talking about the Interloper? What's the Interloper got to do with any of this? Call shuttle home. Activate cannon. That's one thing I've never considered so far, is what the Interloper's part in all this is. The shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Well, fuck it, let's call the shuttle home and hopefully... The... What? This game, man, I cannot stress how much I like this game. That's... I dead ass for a second when I saw this. And that, man, I'm a fucking coward. But this is just a Nomai suit. A fairly intact one. I want to see what a Nomai looks like in person. I wonder if this game's going to surprise me even further and be like, yeah, here's just one of them. Fuck it. Right, let's get to reading. So Clary, was she the one that they sent out here? I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke and I landed here on this comet. Okay, so they all went. Not long after its arrival in this star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side. Okay. And they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. So you can get inside the Interloper. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Pi, Poke, or Poke and Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. So they found a way into the Interloper when it arrived in this system. I don't know how the hell they flew these ships, and I still don't know what this third option does on these ships. Because the middle one brings it home, I know that. I've got no idea what this does. And I know this fires us. I've got no idea what this third option does. Oh. It like... Huh, that actually did something. It actually like turned us. Oh my god, that actually genuinely terrified me. I have no idea what that did. Okay. Well, that was short and was actually really cool, but I'm not gonna lie, that shuttle hitting whatever it hit genuinely made me jump. I ain't gonna front, that genuinely, like, scared me. What the hell? Because the game's so peaceful most of the time, and then it just randomly hits you with something you're not expecting. Hopefully it's not that sudden when I eventually get to meet old Anglerfish, but that was really funny. So, we are going back to Ember Twin, with the vague plan of getting to the Anglerfish thing. Gravity cannon, frozen Nomai shuttle, subsurface energy readings. Zoom in. So it's the grav cannon, a recorder Nomai shuttle from the Interloper. The Interloper's not huge, how the fuck did I not see it? Unless the frozen Nomai shuttle was just inside it. The Nomai landed on the Interloper not long after its arrival here. The shuttle equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other two after they descended below the Interloper's surface. So there's more to find on the shuttle. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Two of the Nomai located a fissure in the ice on the Interloper's sunward side. It's a weird way of explaining directions, because the comet, like, rotates and stuff. Descended inside to investigate. Man, we've got a lot of fucking webs going on here, don't we? But yeah, I want to go back there. We have unfinished business with said gravity cannon and The Anglerfish Cove. There's got to be a reason you can fire the probe, is why I'm so certain that there's a way of getting it back to its destination. And I feel like the point of the two probes that the two ships that I've found so far, is that it's hard to get to the places that they went, or that they were before you recalled them. That's cool, the quantum had disappeared when I blinked. Is the reason that they exist is because it's hard to land your ship there yourself, and so you can use these to try and get there. But another time, we will try again. I'm very glad I decided to go to Ember Twin in general this play session. I didn't learn anything new there. I feel like I've been sidetracked by this gravity cannon a whole bunch, but it's interesting, man. Like, come on now. Where the hell am I? Because I've got like kind of two running theories now onto what my best option is, and one of them's to try and fire the cannon again, and the other one is to recall the probe and then take my ship to the Interloper to see if I can find whatever like cavern thing they mentioned on the sunward side of it. Am I out? Fuck's sake. I used to be so good at landing this ship, and now I'm a dumbass. Oh dear, where are we going? Ship? Ship, come on, settle. Yeah, I know, calm down. We're good? We all good? Nothing else to complain about? Okay, good. Oh, there's the sand starting. That's cool. So I got here literally before the sand even started flowing. There's the sun station. Where am I? I wish you could zoom in a little bit further. Right, so I essentially just want to get to the grav cannon and recall the thing. Where's the grav cannon at? If I was a grav cannon, there we are. Oh, too fast, too fast, too furious. Tokyo drift this shit. Ow. Okay, bring him home. Recall this shit. So the Interloper's actually pretty nearby. I wonder if I could just quick jump back in my ship. What the hell? This place is not loaded fully. That's how quickly I came down here. Right. Up and away, web. Yeah. Right. Ship. Where's... Oh, God. It's basically on the other side of the planet. Thankfully, planet's kind of hollow. There's the Interloper, I can see it. Down, boy. Down. I know I parked the ship weird. Calm down. No. I will get used to space eventually. I'll play the game enough where I'll be very good with these controls, but today is not that day. Today is the day I'm going to try and go and land on the Interloper again, and hopefully, this time, not fly into the sun. Or anything else. So, where's my Interloper? I'm kind of falling. Has it just flown all the... Jesus. You go really far really quick, don't you, Interloper? There you are. Is the Interloper set on a crash course with anything? No, it's kind of clear. And we're making a beeline for it. I'm glad the ship doesn't have fuel. That's one of the things they could have fucked up, is limiting the ship's ability to look around. But thankfully, it's pretty good at that. Now, I don't know if it was intended for me to come here on my ship, or if it wanted me to use the Know My ship to get here, but the Know My ships confuse me. So I'm going to try and just land this pony on top of it kinda want to be careful. No. Right. This place was annoying the last time I came to it because, one, I didn't have any fuel, and two, there's like fuck all gravity to this thing. This is cool. I also see stuff in the sky every so often. Oh, it's just ice. That's cool. It's just like snowflakes. So the sunward side. So this is, well, I'm assuming is the sunward side. They found a cave somewhere. This is me walking towards the back of it, because there's no gravity back here. And I think the only reason this thing has kind of gravity gotta be very, very light with the touch, is because it's hurtling forwards. On the sunward side, so it goes around the sun. Which side is the sunward side, you fucking vague bastards? Local man says wants to swear less in content, proceeds to only swear in content. You know what, let's get in the ice and see if I can find what they were talking about. Sunward side doesn't make any damn sense. But at least it does technically have a planet marker, so maybe it's towards the north? It's about as north as that one goes. So, if I want to get out of here, you need to move very, very carefully. Very carefully. Like, extremely carefully. Is this what I'm after? Man, Interloper's cool. I wish you could zoom in a little bit further. Why is the description of where this cave is such a poor one? Like, who describes something as sunward side on a celestial body that literally moves around the sun? Like, sunward side doesn't help me. I can see the sun, but that could be anything on this half of it. Honestly. What am I looking for? Give me a clue. I should have looked up the data entry before I came here. I don't want to fall off it as well, because that ended poorly last time. You know what? Just kind of having a look. That's kind of cool. I got it to fly back past me. That accomplished nothing. I suppose there's nothing stopping me double checking this apart from possible closeness to the sun at this point. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh dear. Two of the Nemo locate a fissure in the ice on the Interloper's sunward side. Sunward side doesn't mean a damn thing. Are we going to fall into the sun? Yes, if we're not careful. Because we've detached from... We're actually not on it anymore. Where... Interloper, what's going on? Are we going towards or away from the sun? What are you doing? Make your mind up. I wonder if it's just easier to spot the cave from up here. Because it's just such a weird thing. And I can't spot anything that resembles a cave. Like, not at all. Are we flying away from the sun? Yeah, okay, so we got around that. So we didn't die like we did before. But genuinely, where is this cave? Or fissure? On the said sunward side, which is, again, a terrible, terrible way of describing something. Fissure on the sunward side. I would think that means, like, the front, but maybe I'm wrong? Is the sunward side the back of it? Like, I wouldn't think so, but maybe. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, careful. Wait, is it... Is the sunward side the ass end? Doesn't look like it. Ow. Oh, wait. There's gravity here. Also, oxygen tank damaged. I want to fix that as soon as possible. Ah, there we are. The gravity is very not in my favour here, and I want to not fly away from this thing, but I would like to continue to have oxygen. That's a thing I'd like. But yeah, there's actually a little thing here. This is the only thing that got me to stop and actually land here. Cleary, this is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. So they were on... That's why I never saw it. The shuttle was on the other side, on the like ass end of it, which you wouldn't think to look at, on like the back end of it. Even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This will be wise, I think, Clara. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Poke and I can continue to investigate the surface. So they landed on this side. So this side classes as the dark side to them, and they say they found a fissure on the sun side, which led them inside the thing. Frozen Nomai shuttle. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. You can see it on here. That's what it would look like here, like frozen up. That's cool. So if you just came here and landed on it, like originally, you wouldn't have any clue what that is. Found a Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. No, I didn't. The Nomai landed on the Interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle equipment heard strange energy readings coming from beneath the surface. 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind in order to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the Interloper. Cleary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the Interloper's surface. I'm trying to find out how to get below the surface, my man. Located a fissure in the ice on the Interloper's sunward side, which I assume is just the front of it. I wonder if it makes more sense trying to get to where they're explaining from here, which would be weird. Well, fortune favours the stupid. I very much dislike that when you're even slightly away from this thing, you've got no gravity. I've not even got gravity at the minute, which is dangerous. A fissure in the ice on the sunward side. So this is the sunward side. I'm yet to find any such fissure in said ice. I can skirt around the outside of it and just kind of look. Don't fly into Dark Bramble, please, Interloper. I would not be a fan of that. Because fuck that place and everything it contains. Well, most things it contains. I really hope the sun doesn't go off as soon as I figure out where I'm looking, but I'm kind of just praying I find the thing at this point. Scout, you be a second pair of eyes. See if you can see any kind of entrance. This must be painful for myself to watch in the future after I probably have found this entrance, because probably nowhere near as complicated to find as I'm making it. Gravity -1. How do you have -1 gravity? Oh dear, that's how you have -1 gravity. What happened? What happened? Oh, I started getting sucked towards a different thing. Interloper, please come back. We had something special! No! Where the hell am I? Interloper, please come back. I don't know if it's possible for me to get back to this thing. Oh, it's trying. Velocity matched. I'm not trying to match velocity with it, I'm trying to get to it. Before I crash directly into Timberhearth. Which I think I might be about to do if I'm not careful. Oh man. Oh god. I got oxygen back. Space is hard. Oh man. Well, don't think we're getting back to the Interloper. I think I'm going directly into the sun. Well, I guess we're meeting our fate on this one. It'd be just as quick to do this as it would be to meditate. So meditate these nuts! I should have just named this series Space is Hard. So, a few conclusions. Recalling the probe doesn't do too much apart from let us read what's inside it and tell us little bits and pieces of information. I should check the log to see if there's anything more going on with it, but there is a cave, or a fissure, somewhere, very vaguely, on the Interloper, that has me confused as hell, because I can't find it, and it's annoying me. So I might just beeline for the Interloper and have a full, well, as long as it takes really, to figure out how to get in there.